Hi, it's Corey with My Healing Crafts here, and I am going ahead and doing another video of the collaboration of the hashtag ABC April 2025, and today is the letter P, and this is with Seven Plaza and Crafty by Tony. And I am going to start off with doing ideas for pockets. And pockets you can use just about anything for pockets. I have this embossing die cut one, and I'm actually going to turn around and use this as a pocket and glue the three sides, and so that it has a fun little feature of see-through. I like that, I like the rest of this paper and didn't want to waste it, so I actually put vellum on it, and then I'm going to glue three sides of that one and turn it into a pocket. And then I have these right here, which are these wax papers that I turned into pockets. And this one I went ahead and decorated to be able to put into a journal and everything. As you can see, a little pocket right there. And then I have this one that's a die cut pocket as well that you can use and decorate. This one I have where it's a die cut that cut the top, and then I use the flaps to make little gussets, so when I glue it in, I have a pocket there too. And then I have this cute pocket right here, which I made out of some paper that I did, and it's got a closure with the butterfly and everything, and it's going to go into a steampunk journals that I'm making for my daughter. I actually want to show exactly how to make this, since it's easy, and I wish I could give credit on whose video I actually watched that made these originally, but I don't remember who it is. So this is what the wax paper looks like. It is a dry wax. It's a bag that has 1,000 sheets, and it's 5x9 is the size on it. And what we would do is you're going to fold it into thirds. So you do your first side, make sure it's lined up really straight. And then you're going to do the other side, determining. So, I mean, if you want a bigger pocket, you would just shorten it. Or if you want a smaller pocket, you would just determine where you want or how wide of a pocket you want. And then you would fold. And then you would take the bottom here and you would bring it up, and you would fold that too. And then we would unfold it, and we are going to cut off this side and this side so that your bulk of your pocket, when you glue it, is not there. So we're just going to go ahead and, sorry about this, cut that off like that. And then we're going to cut this side off right here. And then we will take our glue. Well, we'll do this side first down, and we'll glue on this side right here. And then you would put glue on this side right here. And this is just regular tacky glue that I'm using. And then you just glue it down, and then you would turn around and glue your bottom right here down. And then it's almost a completed pocket. Glue that down, and I didn't cut that very well, so I've got a little to cut off, and there we go. And then you can take your circle punch, and you can try to punch out a little notch. This is a little more difficult to punch out because it doesn't like how thin this is, but I could just take my scissors and cut out that circle right there. Not the best, but cut out. Let's see if I can clean that up a little more. There we go. That's a little better. Then we would turn around and we can decorate it. And I have a digital from Sasibo that I'm going to use, and I'm going to take a little bit of this tool and cut off a little just to bring in a little bit of extra something to it. It's going to be a little hard to see, but I think what we can do is actually, let's try it. We're going to take my distress ink that is permanent, and I need to find, there we go. We'll see if we can put a little bit of color around the edges here. I don't think that's working. I think it's just decorating my paper. That's okay. It was a try. Okay, we're going to take the tool. I'm going to use this fabric fusion, and I want to just put it in the center to decorate. So we'll go ahead and put a little bit down because it's not going to need a ton, but we'll just kind of in the center is where I want it. We'll go ahead and put that on, and we're going to kind of like just put it on, and then because there's enough, well, we'll double it up on the glue, and we'll go ahead and glue this down. And you can distress the edges if you wanted to. You could, do lots of different things when it comes to all of this. But this way, it gives you a little bit of texture underneath your project here. But looks cute. It's a little simple, but that's okay. We're gonna do one other pocket, and we'll do this one right here. Just let me go ahead and move this out. I've already inked around this one, and what I would like to do is actually do a bee stamp on it, and I'm going to use my StazOn, and I want to make the bee actually right here on the flap and then kind of hang over the front, because this is how I'm going to glue it in the journal. I want to make it look like the bee is the one that's going to close the envelope and all of that. You could take a stencil and do some stenciling on here. I didn't prepare that and get that ready, but I have this cute gingham washi tape that I'm going to run across the bottom, but I'm going to first put down some glue. Oops, put it across like that, and then I will run my washi tape across just to make sure that it will stick really well. And we'll go ahead, cut off the washi tape, and just fold those around the edges like that. And you could do more if you wanted. We could even, I have the I have these cute little crocheted flowers that I actually make. See, there's a few different ones that I've made that we can actually end up putting on. And I usually leave the tails on after I get done crocheting. So if you want to tie it on to something, you can. But we're just going to go ahead and cut those off. And then I will take this fabric glue and I will actually put it right here in the corner and glue it down like that. And that just brings in another cute little element to your pocket. And again, you can do so much more. I mean, you can use your clear stickers if you have your stickers, and you can put those on to decorate as well. You can, I mean, use all sorts of stuff. You can use your bling, like if you have something like that, you can use that. And the other thing that I wanted to show you real quick is this paper clip. And again, I wish I could give, I'm going to try to find the video of who did this and where I got the idea. But so I have this as a little embossing folder, and I made it, and then I just took a second piece of an embossed plain piece and put it on the back with my paper clip there. And so I will take this, and what we're going to do so that you can see what I'm talking about is we can basically just, we can back this with a different color, and I will just basically cut around it since this is cardstock, and we will take our paper clip and put it on, and we want the smaller side to be the side that we are going to glue on the inside of that, so that it looks like this on the back side. And if you want to, you can even try, because this is a raised bit, you can try taking some of your inks and distressing it, or even painting that. But for video sake and time, I'm just going to leave it plain. But you would just take the glue and you would just go along the edges and get it on pretty good. And you would put it down on there like that. And then you have this cute little paper clip that you can put in your journals on your pages and everything. And you can, let's just use another one of these, and like what I mean is you can go on your page, you can go on the top, and if you're mindful you can even get it to go on the sides and everything. So I hope that helps you with ideas for your journals and everything. And if you liked what you see, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you liked it. And also leave me any comments that are useful and helpful. And I will get another video out here soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. Have a good day.